Travis Coleman he's a scholar, you know. He excels academically. The drive to excel as Jo Beverli is a lot more potent than Travis Coleman. I just love music, man. I just love to do it. I've worked at maybe 3 Fortune 500 companies, but it's something about that music, man. It's just something about that. It's really something about that, just that spirit of music that evokes a lot more out of me. My fundamental drive is family. Deep-rooted memories, the loss of a best friend, of a grandmother. You know, I have these 2 avenues, and hopefully one day they'll pay off. I probably discovered the love of music in maybe 3rd grade, maybe. I was taking guitar lessons, which I couldn't play, still can't, but I just wanted to be around it, man. I didn't think it was enough being taught in like our music class. You know, they'll just let you come in and bang on stuff, and you know, you really didn't get to learn. So my mom, at that time, they would let you take lessons for, I think, like $10 a week or something like that. So, you know, I just got to play a few chords or something. They was trying to teach me how to read music too, and I don't know, it was really early though, that I don't know, there's something about those vibrations, man, that sort of make you feel a certain way.
Do you play any instruments?
I play anything. I played drums from a middle school band. In high school, I played the quads, and I played for the marching band and also for the concert band, where we just go and do concerts at places like Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, and places like that. But no instruments really other than percussion instruments. Jo Beverli comes from my grandmother's maiden name. Her name was Josephine Beverli, and she passed on July the 30th, 2005. And the significance behind the name is pretty much just the close bond between the two. I always stayed with my grandmother through my summers and as much as possible through the school year, so we just was always really, really close. I always felt like that was my best friend, period. I kept the Jo Beverli name just to keep that name alive, and also to propel me for all of my future endeavors, because with me tagging along that name, it sort of propels you more, well, it propels me more to do my absolute best. So whenever somebody speak of Jo Beverli, they can only speak of it in a good light. The role of a producer is to bring the thought of a song and totally encompass that with the music. You want to build from the ground up. You know, you may start with just a piano melody or whatever, and you may add a little congo here, you may add a little symbol or something there, whatever. You just keep layering, man, and you try to build almost till you can build an emotion. You know, once you have somebody to come in and start with the vocals, you want to sort of push that person to more vividly express that to the audience. A lot of times, vocalists or artists may come in and they just want to write. They just want to get the song done. They just want to be able to say, yeah, I did this song, and you know, listen to it. But you want to have the first verse and the second verse and the third verse cohesive, and you want to have the chorus of what like a lot of people call the hook. You want to have that to sort of bring it on, and you tie it all together. And producer's role is not to let an artist stray away from that thought, and to keep it as cohesive as possible, and also to build upon it to make it all somewhat as seamless as possible. So that 3 minutes that you listen to that composition, that 3 minutes that you listen to that song, don't seem like 3 minutes. It seems like maybe 45 seconds or a minute or something. It just goes by because it's so seamless and it's so intact that, you know, you sort of lose yourself in that moment.
Today we saw you working with an artist, and going through the whole process of recording a song. Talk to us a little bit about what was going on this afternoon.
The artist that you saw, he goes by the name of Stars, and he and I worked probably more so closer than any other artist. Usually the process between him and myself is I let him hear a few tracks or whatever. He'll pick the one that touches him for that particular moment, and I'll go through with him whatever I've thought that this track should be about. And sometimes we'll go with that thought, sometimes he has his own, and you know, we'll compromise between whatever way, whatever direction we want to go in. But he thinks a lot quicker than he could actually write a verse. So instead of actually writing it down, he'll just pace and he'll memorize the whole verse or 2 verses or whatever, and he does it like real quick. So I just let him hear it, we'll talk about it, man, and I just watch him, you know, just watch him go through his, what I call his Rain Man process. Me, myself, it has to be something that I'm proud of, because like I said, man, I gotta carry this Jo Beverli name, man, so whenever somebody else speak, like, yeah, Jo Beverli did this, then they know if they heard it, it's something worthwhile.